Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Queen Naomi's uncle is alleged to have wept so much. How can you address her as a former queen when a day to the event you instructed her to maintain her white clothing? And remember, she's still your queen. Why? He allegedly slammed the Ooni of Ife. Now, you do know that Queen Naomi has an uncle who has been a very, very a great man to Olori Naomi. This man has always been there for Olori Naomi. And we had, reports here and there that the man has been against Olori Naomi returning back to the palace of the Ooni of Ife, like returning back to the life of the Ooni of Ife. They said, left to this uncle, Olori Naomi is supposed to wait as long as she can wait to get her clearance to move on with her life from the Ooni of Ife, because at the end of the day, Ooni of Ife cannot keep her forever. So the man fought, but unfortunately did not win, because we live in a world where people think they have a right to make decisions for you. You are the one wearing the shoe, you know where it pains you, but at the end of the day, people just perceive whatever they perceive, and they feel that you should, live by their perception. Yet they just feel like, okay, you should do what they want you to do, right? And so, this man fought a battle, like wanted Olori Naomi out of the life of the Ooni of Ife at all costs, but unfortunately it did not happen. But however, they said that the man came to spend Christmas in Nigeria with Olori Naomi and the family. After all this fight with Olori Naomi, they said he went back to Australia, and then he returned back to spend Christmas with the family, okay? Because he said that they are building their church a new auditorium in Australia, that the whole of next year he will not be able to come to Africa. And so he had to use this year to, come back to Africa to be with the family. But now this whole thing happened. Now this program that was supposed to happen in Ibadan, he was also part of the program, as in the preparation for the program and all of that. He was there, like he has always been there, backing Naomi up and everything. And when this happened to Olori Naomi, they said the man was devastated, because the man was, very, very devastated. The man was still in Akure. Sorry. The man was still in Akure, had not come to Ibadan. Then they got this very bad news. Now, the man, the next day, when Naomi slummed at home, they took Naomi to the hospital. When Naomi was returning back to submit herself to the police, the uncle was there. The uncle has always been there for Olori Naomi. But however, they said that the uncle has been very upset, like after seeing that report that came from the palace, that the uncle was so upset, that the uncle slammed the Ooni of Ife when he came to Ibadan. That how is it possible that you will turn around on one sweep and call her your queen, and on another sweep you're calling her a former? A woman that I know that you, a day before this incident, you were instructing her to return back to wearing her white. Should not forget her place as a queen to a monarch, to a king, a traditional king, that she should go back. That white is purity. She should continue wearing her white. That recently, he found out that she hardly even wear white. She's wearing colored clothes all over the place, that she should return back to wearing her white. So if this was not a woman that you have something to do with, if she meant nothing to you, if she's still former as you call her, what was that for? Because I was there. You know how somebody will be sitting down and the other person is receiving a call. They're sitting down from what the uncle said. If the information is true, do not forget these are all alleged, rumored, speculated, and no be me talkamly and news making the rounds on social media. Now, if this information is true, the uncle said that he was there when this call came through. It's not as if he was eavesdropping, but you know, some phones can be very, very loud. iPhones can do that. Android phones can do that very well. The word self is palasa, right? And so when somebody is sitting close to you and your volume is very loud and you are talking on the phone with the other person, there is a tendency for that person who is sitting close to you to get to hear what you are talking, even without eavesdropping. And apparently that was what happened. The man was very detailed when he mentioned what he mentioned, that yes, these were the things that the Ooni of Ife was saying to Olori Naomi. That is if the information is correct, because these are all alleged, rumored and speculated information making the rounds on social media. So they say this man has been very, very upset. Like, what the hell is going on? Why would they address her like that? This embarrassment, what is it for? Like, what is this embarrassment for? Because they cannot continue to embarrass Olori Naomi like that over and over and over again. This is what they have been doing from the very beginning. They want Naomi to be looked down on. They want Naomi to be humiliated and all of that. And this is the woman that you call your woman. You allow people do this to her. Why? They said the Olori Naomi's uncle was very, very upset when he saw Kabiyesi in Ibadan. Now they said the man was asking that what is Kabiyesi even doing there? Apparently, Kabiyesi went there for his own political talk, not for Olori Naomi, because if it's for Olori Naomi, why would you want to re-identify with somebody that you just denounced just a few days ago? But well, I will not call that, I will not say he denounced her. The post was very supportive. It was supportive to a large extent, except for that clause that she is a former queen. Why do you still address her as a former queen? Is it because she's not yet in the palace? A lot of people are arguing that maybe if she moves back into the palace, maybe because Kabiyesi has not made their, their whatever formal, maybe because after everything that has happened, they need to make the stuff formal and invite everybody and all of that. Maybe that is why they still call her formal and all of that. Well, I don't know how it works, but anybody who knows better should tell me, because I feel like at this point, with the kind of relationship that they have, Kabiyesi doesn't need to go and marry Naomi again. Everybody knows that, they were married before. And if their relationship is as sweet as we know that it is, Naomi should never have been addressed as former. This is my thoughts. I do not know what you think. Whatever you think, put it down in the comment section. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.